You clicked on this video for one reason and one reason only, and that is to find out if young Sheldon could create a meth empire. Are you serious? Anyway, today I'm going to be going into explicit detail on if and how young Sheldon could even come close to completing this monumental task. But firstly, who the heck is young Sheldon? Now, if you somehow don't know who young Sheldon is and you still clicked on the video, then that's a little strange, but here you go. Young Sheldon is the main character of the hit TV series known as Young Sheldon. Figures, am I right? Anyway, Young Sheldon serves as a prequel for a young Sheldon Cooper from the show known as The Big Bang Theory. In the show, Sheldon is known as a comic book collecting theoretical physicist who is brilliant in subjects such as physics, math, and even chemistry. And even though Sheldon is a genius, there are some things that he does struggle with, such as understanding social cues, feeling any sense of empathy, handling change, and even reading emotions isn't exactly his strong suit. And as you can imagine, this also applies to Sheldon's younger life. In fact, many of the conflicts Sheldon faces in his younger years have mainly been revolved around his blunt honesty and unintentional arrogance. What's also interesting is that his family is very, very different. So different, in fact, that, again, many of the show's conflicts revolve around this as well. His mother, Mary, is a deeply religious and protective person, while his father, George, is a football coach who sometimes struggles to connect with them, but, he still loves him. He also lives with his witty sister named Missy and his charming brother named Georgie. And let's not forget Connie, the evil grandmother. No, I'm just kidding. She's not all that bad. And also, she understands him the best in the series. Now that you know who young Sheldon is, the real question is, can he run a meth empire? Let's get the facts straight. Young Sheldon's biggest factor is definitely his intelligence. And in the show, he's portrayed as an extraordinary prodigy. He takes college classes as a kid, he solves very advanced problems years ahead of his peers, and his professors treat him as an intellectual equal despite his age. So, logically speaking, young Sheldon has more than what it takes to, create a meth empire. At least in the brains department. You see, it takes a lot more than intellect to start a drug empire. You need connections, moxie, and power. One thing about young Sheldon, though, is that once he obsesses over something, he gets it done. If Sheldon wants to start his empire, he needs to be patient and start small. And I definitely wouldn't be surprised if he could start cooking right away. But the problem is he needs the ingredients, and that's where the connection part comes in. Usually at this point the plan would be basically foiled, but I'm going to make a hypothetical for you. What if Sheldon teams up with his older brother Georgie? Not a bad idea, huh? If Georgie uses his connections and makes his way up the druggy pecking order, then it's actually kind of smooth sailing from here. Okay, that's actually kind of an exaggeration, but it's not impossible. Once Georgie works his magic and Sheldon gets his ingredients, which is definitely easier said than done, then Sheldon could get to cooking, which I definitely don't doubt he could do. Then Georgie, again coming in clutch, could distribute the drugs and make a profit. This continues until eventually a reputation forms, growing partnerships occur with drug pins, and eventually they could take control. So to answer your question, yes, it is possible for young Sheldon to create a drug empire, but is it likely? No, probably not. And even though you know that it's possible, it's definitely unlikely that they'll get that far. Anyway, with conflicting brotherhood arguments and Sheldon's lack of empathy, many hiccups could happen, and that could cause the whole arrangement to fall apart, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. Does Sheldon prevail, or does he get arrested and throw his whole life away? Leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Hope y'all enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.